Hello traders, it's Tomek here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome in my weekly Forex Forecast. This time it will be on the classic charts. However, in the next week I will make on the Renko charts. So I think it will be nice to see them both each week differently. So this will be something new in those forecasts. So let's see what we have right now. Aussie Swiss franc weekly chart price is making double bottom. We had very nice and good looking downtrend on this pair on the weekly. If we zoom out a little bit, we will see that now it's hitting this previous bottom, which is also here this spike, but there is still room to go to the last spike, which was down here, and it's quite still far away for this pair, around 300 pips. But right now we have reaction. So what can happen? We have this trend line here close to the 36. Yes, we see that this trend line is very close. This is our goal in case of the retracement. 36, there is resistance. So what can happen? Price might retrace again to this level, and maybe we'll get bounce and continuation to previous bottom, or even make continuation to this next bottom, or we'll get just smaller retracements on the lower time frames and price still continue to drop. There is also chance that this will be end of the story and maybe price will make those bigger retracements. So if we look for the daily chart, we will see that this weekly trend line is more or less exactly the same. Like, we can draw it on the daily here with the false breakout here. If we want to connect spikes, of course, we will get this line, okay? But right now we can also draw that because here we have more touches. And what we have on the daily chart, price is hitting right now 36 EMA, which is of course our target of it's our active support and resistance zone. And we can draw a trend line here on the daily. It's smaller one, so we see that price broke this trend line. However, we have this 36 EMA reaction for now is quite strong. So what can happen? Our price will continue immediately to this trend line or those levels, or we'll still get another try to push down to retest that, or maybe breakout. Or last thing is that price might create a higher low and then will continue to go up. So if we look for 4-hour time frame, this is interesting scenario because as you can see, we have a trend line breakout. Okay, we have trend line breakout, and there is EMA crossover. So price is making for us our setup to take longs. This is our trend line, which is we don't need this trend line right now, but we can leave it. So price might create for us a possible setup to go long. This will be very aggressive opportunity to jump in here. Why? No, because daily chart it's still below the 36 EMA. So this is very aggressive. However, if you like to take bounce entries, this will be exactly our bounce entry around the support. The target still is good, but the problem is that we still don't have confirmation from the higher time frame that price might continue to go up. Okay, but if you like, price already made for us like a first sign of weakness, like a higher low. Now it's making higher high. So this will be interesting because there is also chance that price will not bounce on the 36 but will go lower. So if price holds that, we can also look for long scenarios, because then we will target 36 CMA on the daily. And what else? We will also get confirmation that this trend line might hold. So if this is the case, then price is really trying maybe to push up. Okay, so this is what we have right now. 1-hour chart also making a possible retracement, so we can even try to buy it now on the 1-hour time frame. But still, because I'm not sure about the higher time frame, still I would prefer to get something on the higher time frame. If of course price continue to go up, I don't know, we will not have retracement, but next week price will start to climb up, then of course it will be obvious that we can have this retracement. So retracement to this level So then we look for the retracement and we try to buy and target this. Okay. But if price again drops and even play around here, then of course we can try to look aggressively buy entries here, short after breakouts. So we will see. We are on the level where price might do those things. Okay, CAD weekly chart on the resistance. Now we have the reaction. Price is below the 12. So we might to have this retracement to the 36 at least, or maybe even lower. The next area of support for this pair is here on the weekly chart, and next one is even here, even down here. Okay, on the weekly. 36 is our first target, of course. With this level, then even maybe price will move to this and we will get like a bigger range. But right now it seems that there is reaction. We are below the 12, and this is also very interesting situation on the daily chart, because if you see, if we draw trend line, this line, or we can even draw that line, we will see that price is definitely breaking right now our daily trend line. So my goal in this case 36 EMA with the support zone. There is also support area here on the daily time frame, but it's if you pay attention, no, it's not so. This is definitely stronger support on the daily for me. And here, because we were on the resistance, price is also making like a lower high right now. Then really this or even lower point is a good target. However, now definitely we have the momentum to look for sells. So what we can do, we can go to 4-hour chart and we can look for retracements and look for short scenarios on the 4-hour chart. This is our 4-hour chart trend line. So maybe price will retrace to this zone, or 1-hour time frame. Also possible to look for the retracement and look for short scenarios. Okay, so now it's very easy. Yeah, we don't have to overanalyze this pair. We just wait for the retracement. We try to sell and target those levels. Remember about also weekly 36 EMA. GBPCAD. Now we had this we had this down move. Now price stopped and is trying to push up. And now, if we go to monthly chart, the monthly is without that direction, to be honest. Yes, it went up, right now down. There is no clean situation. So if we pay attention for the weekly, what it can be, or we'll have simply this bigger retracement after this strong move, and now price will still continue to go up at least to this and maybe higher, or this is the first breakout of this up move. Price will retrace a little bit, create like a lower high, and will continue to go down. So if we go to if we look for the weekly chart, of course this is our area of the support, resistance. Area of the support is the previous bottom for now, and then this one, we go to daily chart, and what is interesting here, daily trend line was broken. Okay, we were really around the level where price could also continue, but didn't. It started to range. Now it's breaking that. Daily resistance for this pair is up here. As if I zoom out also, we will see that this is for us next level. Basically, there is level here or was here, but now there is strong breakout, strong momentum. So I would target next one around this zone. And then if price, of course, breaks that, we have, of course, this. So those are the levels where price, for example, might stop and change direction, and then we'll have like a lower high. But right now, on the weekly chart, price is seems to break. So we draw this line, and now, for example, if you go to 1-hour chart, what we want to see retracement 1, 2, 3, and then we look for buy scenarios. Okay, so this is option number 1. Option number 2 is to get like a 4-hour chart, possible scenarios, retracement to the 36 trend line, then try here, or lower time frames. If this is false breakout, because also might happen, you will see that price is breaking this trend line here, then of course we want to look for short scenarios, definitely. Okay, but right now it's interesting, seems to gaining some momentum levels. This level is quite close for this pair, but still we can get a little bit bigger move. So there is a place to manage right now long scenarios on the GBPCAD. GBP New Zealand weekly chart is still making for us long 1, 2, 3. So our trend line, this was our support where price, you see reacted. There is reaction. Resistance is up here. Possible up move to this level. If we go to daily chart, right now we will see that daily, if we draw trend line, we are exactly around the line. So this is interesting situation because we are on the decision on the level where price might create decision to go up still, maybe target this or bounce and make this drop here. Next area of the resistance of the daily chart is here, but still if this is broken we can have weekly continuation. So even to this here is 200 pips, so it's quite good. So what we can do here, we can simply wait for breakout of this zone or breakout of this. No, we don't have trend line here, or we can draw that, but it's not really good line. So I would wait at least for breakout of those previous bottoms here. So whenever price, is breaking those lows, then we can look for short scenarios and target this support zone or this resistance. In between, you also have this area of support. Okay, here on it's more visible on the 4-hour chart, as you can see here. Yes, it's like this whole zone is your first target in case if price breaks that. Okay, then of course we can target this. So we wait for breakout. Of course, 1-hour chart scenarios here definitely. If we get the setup, yes, if we get the setup, we can look for buys here, for sells. USD Swiss franc also quite interesting because price went up on the weekly chart, broke this previous high. It started to create like a new highs, but it also might to create like a short 1 to 3. Yes, counting from the 36. So what can happen? Or price will continue, yes, to go up, maybe to retest again this, or will even change direction and go up, or will still have continuation into downside, or there is also chance because we have support zone, maybe price will create like a higher low, and then of course this will be the beginning of possible change. Now this is our support on the weekly chart. This is our resistance on the weekly chart, the previous top. Next one is higher up here. If you look for the monthly chart, you see that the monthly chart basically we are in the middle of this, I can say, range. Okay, so this is very good area for bigger up move to this zone. Okay, so now if we look for the lower time frames, now price broke the 36 EMA, so this is not exactly what we like to see. However, this whole move up was quite big. Yes, it was 700 pips, and the retracement right now is around 305 pips, so it's like 50% of the retracement. It's not perfect situation for us because, like I said, we like to see retracement back to the 36 EMA, but as you can see on the daily, there is area of the support and anyway, as you can see. So maybe price, of course, market is not always perfect, but maybe this will be our 1, 2, 3, and price will continue to go up, at least maybe to this previous stops. And if you go to 4-hour chart, right now also we'll see that 4-hour chart trend line was broken. So what I would do here, I would wait for the retracement and try to buy with lower risk because this is not so obvious situation right now. If we go to 1-hour chart, 1 hour is not making good setups, but maybe on the Renko charts it will create, but retracements, long scenarios are okay. Okay, so right now buys or 4-hour chart or 1-hour chart long scenarios on the USD Swiss franc. And gold, so gold made this breakout continue for maybe for possible continuation, just spike on this support, and now there is again very strong reaction. Monthly chart, of course, it's visible that we are in the range. Now it's pointing up. So the question is if it continues to push up and make new higher highs, or it will just go and retest this last stop. Now, definitely right now it's pointing up on the weekly chart. On the daily, also, there was very strong up move. We have this daily trend line breakout. So gold, right now, opportunities to buy, but we need, of course, find area of the daily support, but to be resistance. So only this for now. Okay, so right now gold is very easy retracements and buys. Yes, it's very strong up move for our chart right now was in the range. Yes, right now we had this breakout of this range or wedge. And to 1 hour chart, what we can do, we can wait for the retracement right now and look for buy scenarios on gold. Tracing to the 36 to the support zone. No, but right now buys. Yes. Also maybe daily chart will retrace at some point. So keep in mind that if you take right now 1 hour chart entries, now you are late in this move. Yes, price already moved around 2,000 points. So you are late, but still momentum can last, and maybe you will get still continuation to this zone. Okay. So guys, that's all for Forex. Later today or tomorrow, I will of course upload for indices. Thanks for watching this video. Enjoy your weekend, and we hear soon. Bye.